Time now for our Sunrise Smart Start. Rochester police say 4 men are in custody after a 2-day crime spree in November that included a murder.
Officials claim 20-year-old Quincy Brumfield, 21-year-old Robert Perdue Jr., 19-year-old James Lee Scott Jr., and 32-year-old Matthew Williams were all involved in a number of crimes on November 25th and 26th of last year. This includes a robbery on Garson Avenue, a shooting and attempted carjacking on Grand Avenue, a murder and attempted carjacking on Cummings Street, and a shooting and robbery on Portland Avenue.
So at this point, all 4 have been charged. These crimes appear to be random. We're working on some information, but they appear to be random at this time.
We're told Perdue, Williams, and Scott are currently being held at the Monroe County Jail, while Broomfield remains hospitalized from a shooting in November. Yesterday on News 8 at sunrise, we had crews on scene while part of Mount Hope Avenue was shut down. We've since learned that incident sent 3 Rochester police officers to the hospital.
All of this happening just after 5 a.m. in a high-rise on Mount Hope. Investigators say after officers knocked on the door of an apartment, a man answered the door and immediately began hitting them with a blunt object. He was taken into custody. A fire was spotted in the apartment. The building was evacuated and fire crews put it out. We're told those injured officers will be okay.
First-hand footage has been released of local police rescuing 2 people from a burning car after a crash, We're told officials responded to Saxon Street around 4:30 in the morning on March 24th after getting a call about a vehicle crashing into a bridge. Both passengers in this vehicle were transported to the hospital with serious injuries. Details about the crash are still limited. Well, happening today, a job fair for anyone interested in entering the medical field.
Thompson Hospital in Canandaigua offering on-site interviews with hiring managers for several positions. Erica Cost is in studio with more on this. Erica, good morning.
Good morning. Well, we've talked to this hospital throughout the pandemic and over the course of the past few months, and one challenge they've highlighted every time is the need for more staff. It's something many hospitals are facing across the country. Organizers say they're looking for nurses, clinical support, positions in nutrition, recruitment, clerical staff, and more. They say positions range from general hospital openings to MD offices and long-term care. One incentive, participants will be entered into a drawing for 2 $50 Wegmans gift cards. The hospital says all jobs will start at least $15 an hour. Not only that, they're also offering incentives for those who work there to refer candidates. Those who successfully refer someone by May 1st this year will get a referral bonus. This is an incentive we're seeing in not just the medical industry, but education and beyond. The fair takes place this afternoon at the hospital from 3 to 5. Mark, Allie.
Erica, thank you. Thompson is located at 350 Paris Street in Canandaigua. Enter off of West Street and park in the lot behind the hospital if you plan to go.
Let's go ahead and check on the forecast. So James, pretty live camera there behind you. I was noticing that. Kind of took my the words out of my mouth.
Kind of neat, right? This is twilight, sunrise in just a few minutes. Today's the first day we have it before 7 a.m. Always nice. Well, I guess we had that before daylight saving time, ruined the party. But now we're looking good. 6:58 is our sunrise. That's what twilight looks like right now over Lake Ontario. It looks great. Might not feel that great. 20 degrees. Look at the visibility down to a mile. That's because a brief burst of snow slid past the airport. So you may run into that. Some lake effect lingering around this morning. Not expecting any accumulation, but still could have an impact on your morning commute. Have your sunglasses with you handy because we've got sun this afternoon, bus stop forecast, and the last check of the 8-day at the end of the show. Mark?
James, thank you. Let's check the roads with our sunrise traffic. We mentioned it just a couple of minutes ago. There is an accident in Rochester on South Goodman Street at Highland Avenue. So seek to avoid that area if you can. No reports of any accidents on the main arteries, 390, 490, or 590 as you make your way out the door. President Biden's budget proposal includes a minimum tax on the ultra-rich, a 20% tax, and an increase in the corporate tax rate as well.
The budget proposal is seen as a way to generate revenue and perhaps restart talks on the president's economic and social agenda. Alexandra Limon reports.
Good morning. The president's budget proposal would raise taxes on the ultra-wealthy and on corporations. And already we're hearing opposition from some lawmakers on Capitol Hill.
Right now, billionaires pay an average rate of 8% on their total income.
President Biden wants to raise taxes on the ultra-wealthy. In his newly unveiled budget proposal, the president includes a plan to impose a 20% tax on the income of those who are worth more than $100 million. The president's proposal would also raise the corporate tax rate from 21% to 28%.
For most Americans, the last few years were very hard, stretching them to the breaking point. But billionaires and large corporations got richer than ever.
The nearly $6 trillion budget includes $773 billion in defense spending, $30 billion for law enforcement and crime prevention measures, and it aims to increase affordable housing availability and strengthen American supply chains and domestic manufacturing.
It's a good, strong budget that will help build on the historic growth of the past year.
The White House says this budget will cut the federal deficit by $1 trillion over the next decade. This in large part thanks to the proposed tax hikes.
Biden administration's far-left values are fundamentally disconnected from what American families actually need.
Republicans are expressing opposition over the proposed tax hikes and because they want more military spending. Because this budget proposal includes measures to help raise revenue, the White House hopes this will be a starting off point to restart negotiations on the president's Build Back Better plan. Reporting in Washington, Alexandra Limon.
Alexandra, thank you. And Biden touts his budget as focusing on fiscal responsibility and investing in social programs to help families. Well, from around the state now, a new Siena poll is revealing how New Yorkers are feeling about Governor Kathy Hochul compared to her Democratic challengers in the upcoming race for New York governor, as well as former Governor Andrew Cuomo's potential return to politics.
According to the Research Institute, Hochul has a 40-point lead over both New York City public advocate Jumaane Williams and Representative Tom Suozzi among registered Democrats. As for former Governor Cuomo and a potential return to politics, 33% of Democratic voters say he should run in the primary against Hochul. 8% say he should run as an independent. The majority, 54%, say he should not run at all. All right, here's what some folks will be talking about at the water cooler this morning. Same thing they were talking about yesterday. Will Smith issuing an apology to Chris Rock for slapping him at the Oscars Sunday. In an Instagram post, Smith said his behavior was, quote, unacceptable and inexcusable. He said he publicly apologized to Rock, adding, quote, I was out of line and wrong.
Nice to see him issue that apology, too. Didn't know if it was going to happen, so he did post that on his Instagram and social media last night.
There you go.
Does it put the issue to bed? Time will tell.
Yeah, we'll see. A lot of memes out there.
Yes, a good first step there for Will Smith, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we can get a couple of first steps into spring because it feels like we haven't even taken it yet. We are cold. Feeling like the teens, a little bit of lake effect this morning, starting off in the 20s. Eventually we'll get to around 30 with ample sunshine. That will look good. Sunrise in just a few minutes at 6:58. 8-day forecast here. Wednesday will be a little bit warmer. It'll take a while, but we could see a few rain and snow showers by lunchtime. That gets us into the 40s. And then, did you notice I bumped up the forecast high for Thursday?
Yeah, look at that.
70
1 degree.
degrees. We were at 69 an hour ago, and I just got a little bit more bold, so I went 70. I think we can get there, certainly. Let's hope for it for Thursday.
I like that bold, James. So thank you so much for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.